recently I moved to a new place. Subhanallah, one of the mosques of the neighborhood which I have since been frequenting to is unique in a way that drew my attention, and I thought of sharing it with you good people. So let's do this. Bismillah. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome back to a new video here on One Baba Salam. Alright, the first thing you notice or observe once you step foot into the mosque is that it is very lively. Very lively indeed. Not with events and lectures as you might be thinking, but rather with the regular and normal activities for which every mosque is primarily built. I'm talking about the 5 times daily prayers. For instance, if you want a spot in the first row or the first saf, then you have to reach the mosque 20 minutes or earlier before the adhan for Fajr. Or else, forget about getting a spot for yourself in the first row. Well, you will still be able to get a spot in the second row even if you reach after the adhan has been called. Another unique thing about the mosque is that there is constant 6 rows or more, or 6 saf or more for Fajr prayers every other morning. The same thing, 6 rows or more, can be observed during Isha prayers as well as during Maghrib prayers. As for Dhuhr and Asr, usually there are 2 rows or more and not less than 2 rows. Talking about 6 rows, a row or a saf is usually occupied by 40 adults. And 40 adults for 6 rows, we are talking about the average between 200 and 240 adults present for Fajr prayers every other morning, every other day in the same mosque. And you can also imagine the same number for Maghrib as well as for Isha. Interestingly, you hardly see the children who come to the mosque jumping and playing around. As far as I'm concerned, I see them praying. And of course, there's always exception for every or most situations. No doubt there are many good things you will observe in this particular mosque if you frequent to it for a week or 2 weeks. But as I share with you the good impressions I have about this mosque so far, I feel like you can't wait to know where this particular mosque is located. The thing is, I would like to leave that to your good guessing, simply because knowing the location of this mosque is the least important message of this video. So, what is the message of the video, you might ask? This good observation that I'm sharing with you from this particular mosque, which I have seen something similar in very few mosques so far in my life. It is not something that is a trend, nor is it something that is to be made viral. Let's make it like a Jumu'ah. It is not something like that. It is something simple as basic response to the call for Fajr prayers that's supposed to be happening in every mosque every other morning. And no, the mosque I'm talking about is not the only mosque in the vicinity, in the neighborhood, or in the location I have moved to. There are a few mosques as well as suraos. While I cannot claim that all the mosques in this particular neighborhood are filled up like that, I can guess so. Yes, I can guess so. So back to the point. Instead of me sharing with you the name and location of this particular mosque, or your kind self trying to figure out and know the name and location of this mosque, why not each one of us make our local mosques as unique as this mosque? If each one of us makes it a point to perform our Fajr prayers in our local mosques, I can comfortably claim that sooner or very soon, our local mosques will be very unique, similar to this, or even more unique than this mosque. And as I mentioned earlier, this one out of many unique things about this particular mosque I'm sharing with you is not about praying Fajr like Jumu'ah. It is rather praying Fajr like Fajr, Dhuhr like Dhuhr, Asr like Asr, Jumu'ah like Jumu'ah, Maghrib like Maghrib, or Isha like Isha. And it does not require that one travels for a long distance in order to perform his Fajr. All it requires is that you and I and our loved ones, especially the males, make the time and go to our local mosques for Fajr. And then our Fajr will be like Fajr. And inshallah, when our Fajr becomes like Fajr, you will see more and more crowds filling up our mosques without having people to travel longer distance to come to our local mosque, nor having us to travel longer distance to go to faraway mosques to fill them up for whatever the reason may be. So Fajr like Fajr, Dhuhr like Dhuhr, Asr like Asr, Maghrib like Maghrib, Isha like Isha, and Jumu'ah like Jumu'ah. I will see you inshallah in the next Fajr in your local mosque, as well as I will see you inshallah in other prayers in your local mosque. Dhuhr, Asr, I will see you in the nearest mosque or prayer hall to your workplace. Until then, I see you and see you in Jannah.
أتيتك
Wassalamu
يا
alaikum.
خالقي باكيا ودمع الأسى كل حين يزيد فقد قلت في الآي لا تقنطوا وإن تعف عني فذا يوم عيد وإن تعف عني فذا يوم عيد